Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I recently did the video on the Gary Sugal TAM Kirk Whalum mouthpiece, and I had a lot of defects with it. I've been in contact with Gary Sugal. This box has the replacement mouthpiece. He issued a recall on defective TAM pieces, and this is what I've been sent. I've been anxiously awaiting this. I've been in contact with Mr. Sugal. He has been fantastic about the issues that I've had with the mouthpiece. So there's a lot of changes. If you saw his response video, there's a lot of changes that have been made to the TAM production. There's so many. I basically want to just find, I'm going to talk to him and I'm going to post a link instead of doing a video on all the little things, because honestly there's so much and I don't want to leave anything out. So all right, let's take a look at what we have in this box. Alright, so lots of bubble wrap to play with. That's always a lot of fun. Got ourselves a couple of mouthpiece caps here. Has the Gary Sugal insignia on there like that. Alright, so let's take a look at this plastic container here. It takes up quite a bit of space, but this is much better than the one that I got before. Much better. Alright, so let's open this up. This paper is a tarnish resistant paper. So let's unwrap this and see what we have. Okay, so when you unwrap it from the paper, it does come with these new pouches that they have here. Let's open this up and see what we got. Alright, so this thing is looking really, really good. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this window or chin area here. You can see that's kind of thick. We also have our parallel mini tracks. And you can see we have a relatively aggressive baffle here. All right, so we definitely have this signature Gary Sugal mouthpiece protector here. I always use my own, the Selmer one, so I'm going to use those. And as you can see here, we have this slotted ligature design. And it has right here the size, which is a 108. This is the replacement one for the KW III TAM. With these mouthpieces, you definitely get a ligature. All right. Okay, here's this other one that he sent me to try, and it comes with this polishing cloth, and this is some for real silver here. And I'm gonna have to polish this thing out. So obviously this silver one comes with a ligature also, and basically both of these mouthpieces look pretty much exactly the same. Now, I did not buy this one. This is just one here for me to try. It is equally heavy, pretty much the same, but silver. I'll play through this, but I'm not going to keep this one. I'm actually going to send this one back because, quite simply, I didn't buy it. So that's my personal policy that I do. But with this one looks really, really good. I got some real high hopes. The tip is a little more open. All right, so let's get to playing this thing and let's see what we got. Okay, so now I have the silver one with this silver ligature here. So let's play this and see what we got. Definitely a different kind of quality. There's like a fatness to the sound. Okay, here's the gold-plated one. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm feeling this mouthpiece big time. I'm going to show you a couple of quirks about the mouthpiece though, but overall I'm going to give you my a little follow-up. Let me play a little bit more though. Okay, I'm gonna do one more test here. This is the gold plated, but I'm gonna use this Silverstein ligature because you can use other ligatures with this mouthpiece. Okay, yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I want to recap on this mouthpiece and just talk about some things that I think separate this mouthpiece from pretty much everything else that's on the market. Now, I think that at $450, this mouthpiece is actually underpriced. This mouthpiece is actually doing something that I have never ever seen in any one mouthpiece ever, and it has to do with the chamber. Now, I've never played a mouthpiece that played like a small, medium, and large chamber mouthpiece all at the same time until I played this one here and also the silver one. So pretty much everything that I'm saying about this mouthpiece, I'm saying also about the silver one also. They just had some slightly different kind of tonal characteristics. This mouthpiece has the best of a small, medium, and large chamber mouthpiece with none of the negative effects associated with it. And I've never played anything like that. And it is so freeing to my creativity to have all of those things all at once. I mean, with the small chamber mouthpiece, you get that projection. With a medium chamber mouthpiece, you get that ease of play. And with the large chamber mouthpiece, you get that fatness. And it's all in one with this mouthpiece. I completely forgot to even ask myself what kind of chamber I'm playing on when I was playing this mouthpiece. And that is the kind of thing that you want when you decide to step up to a premium brand, because these mouthpieces go from $450 to $800. So with this being a molded metal mouthpiece, this is the TAMs are a way of basically getting you into the Gary Sugal family without such a high price like an $800 mouthpiece. Because this is molded, I've never seen or even heard of anyone else trying to mold metal like this. It definitely is not going to have that type of CNC or type of laser cut metal look to it here. I noticed that there's a little spot that's up here, but it didn't have a negative effect on the way the mouthpiece played. This table is really flat. I mean, it doesn't look like a CNC machine mouthpiece, but this thing just plays like an absolute champ. So when you step up to a premium brand mouthpiece, you want something that has some soul and some personality to it, as opposed to some of the cookie cutter mouthpieces that are just kind of, they play well and they fit their target demographic well in their price range. But when you step up to a premium product, you want that unique feature. You want the kind of thing that's going to be a brand defining thing. And I think that this magical chamber, whatever's going on with this thing, is definitely one of them. Now, I feel like this mouthpiece is underpriced at $450 because not only do you get that, but you get some other features as well. Like, for one, first thing you're going to notice is how heavy this mouthpiece is. And I've noticed this trend in saxophone playing now about adding mass, whether it be heavy neck screws or the weight braces that people are doing. Now, I had a chance to play a friend of mine's alto saxophone with the heavy neck screws, and you know what? You notice a difference. And he also had the some weight braces on there, and you notice a difference. If I'm gonna add mass to the horn, the first place I want to do it is in the mouthpiece and in the neck. And you definitely can feel that there's that type of focus that you get from adding mass to a specific part of the horn. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is how well it does that Kirk Whalum thing. So as you can see here, it has these parallel mini tracks that are here. So I don't have any other mouthpiece that has parallel mini tracks, and this mouthpiece is doing something really, really good with the air. It's really encouraging me to use vibrato more and more efficiently. I've used more vibrato in the review of this mouthpiece than I have in any other one, because it's right there. And in that middle thing that I talked about with the other mouthpiece, that's where I'm hearing the real kind of Kirk Whalum-y thing that's going on. So that's a win. So let me talk about this ligature, because here's something that I want to bring up. Now, this ligature doesn't have the sparkly bit that's on the side. And personally, I like that, not because of any cosmetic reason, but mainly because this is a premium mouthpiece. And if somebody sees this from a distance, they know, hey, that's a Gary Sugal. I know that thing is expensive. And unfortunately, people get their mouthpieces stolen. I'd rather somebody just came up and asked me what I'm playing on, and of course I'm going to tell them. But Mindy Abair had her mouthpiece stolen, and somebody like that deep into the game with such a legendary sound, to have something like that just taken away from you is just, it's gut-wrenching. Also, I use these mouthpiece savers. I've been using these things for 25 years, and plus with the quality of this mouthpiece and how far that they've come, these new TAMs are incredible. And let's say, you know, I like this one, but maybe I want to try the Michael Brecker one, but I need to sell this. So having an extra mouthpiece saver like this will preserve that signature Gary Sugal mouthpiece protector that you see that's on here. So for those of you who don't know, I recently did a mouthpiece review of one of the old TAM mouthpieces, and that one was very defective. Gary reached out to me, gave me a list of all these things that were coming to improve the product, so that way you would wind up getting a superior product that shows up in your mail. Now, had he just sent me a replacement and not done all the things that he's done to improve the quality, I would keep my other video up and this one, and I would just have them both up. But because he's gone to such great lengths to change how these TAMs are made, offering other things like this pouch here, again, I don't want to go into detail and leave stuff out, so I've already sent him an email. I don't know if he'll be able to get back to me in time to post a link where you can get all the information about all the updates with the TAM. But I feel like the fair thing to do is to take that other video down while this one is up. So that's fair to him for having made those kind of ground up changes to make sure that you wind up with a superior product. And it's fair to you, because what if you only see the other video and you don't even know that this one exists with all the updates? You'll probably like the sound, but then be afraid to get the mouthpiece. And it's not fair to me, because I really care about the integrity of my channel. I want somebody to be able to come here and get some high quality information about my objective opinion and my subjective opinion on what kind of mouthpiece you can pick up if something like this is to your liking. I also just want to reiterate the fact that I am not paid, sponsored, or endorsed by Gary Sugal in any way whatsoever. So I have no problem taking that other video down, because it does not accurately represent where the company is now. And believe me when I tell you this, man, YouTubers do not take videos down unless they're forced to do so. But I got no problem with taking that video down. And this one, it's amazing. So I hope you enjoyed my channel. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, see ya.